Good morning, world. Good morning. Good morning. Grand rising, y'all. Happy Thursday, man. Happy hot day to you, man. Happy Thursday. Good morning to you all. Welcome, man. I.A.A.N podcast report live, man. 9 o'clock sharp. Pray everybody good this morning, bro. Pray you well. Pray all is well for you. Pray all is well is going on with you. Pray you're safe this morning. Pray you have safe travels, bro. Pray you get to where you gotta go this morning. Pray your kids be safe in school, bro. I wish and pray blessings over all of y'all this morning, bro. Where your whereabouts, where you go, how you go, man. Shout out to my cousin Rashad, man. Say cuz, birthday cuz, happy birthday cuz, love you cuz, wish you the best at all you do. To everybody else out there, bro, just good morning to you, bro, this morning. Today, we have an interesting topic. Of course, here on I.A.A.N podcast, we try to make sure we always come with topics that matter, bro. So when you do, if you do catch the drift of these videos, or you happen to hear them, bro, that you could just use them, bro, you will learn from them, bro. Like, it's something out there that we all need, that we need to continue to grow, continue to educate ourselves as much as we can, bro. And this is why I do this. So, once again, good morning to you all, bro. Pray that you go do what you gotta do. You safe, you good, you well. We always start off with a word of prayer. But before we get to the word of prayer, the topic of the day, man, the deception of fun. We have taken fun, and just like a lot of things, and when I say we, let me start this off by acknowledging, I'm talking about us, the black people. Now, of course, like other verses, you can catch whiff of this, but I just strictly want to educate my people today. I want us to really catch whiff of this, because of course other people get caught in this, but just really catch the education of it, understand it. But I'm directly addressing us. The deception of fun. Like, we, as a people, this is the point where we got to get honest about, bro. How we waste resources. We waste so much money. We waste time. We waste more time and resources trying to have fun than we do putting that same time, energy, and effort into life. Things that's really going to benefit us. Things that's really going to change us. And it's because, like, how important fun is to us. Why is fun so important to us? Why do we, like, strive no matter what, like how this go, like, bro, I'm gonna have fun, bro. I'm gonna go out here and do this, even though when you could be in a state of like your life is in shambles, but yet we're still like willing to go step out and waste what we do have, or waste the time we do got just to have fun. And today I want to talk about it, because fun is not what we've made it out to be. We've made fun too big. We've defined fun in a very immature way. And then on top of that, like, the things we love to do to have fun, they're not safe anymore. So today I want to talk about all of that. I want to get into all of that. So let's start off with a word of prayer. And let's start off by acknowledging God, let him know that we love him. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and give us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever and ever. Amen. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up this morning, God. Thank you for everything that you've done already, God. Thank you for everything that you're going to do, God. I ask that you forgive us for all our sins, God. I ask that you be with us on the highways and the byways today, God. I ask that you keep all of our children safe, God, in schools, God, all over the world. I ask that you touch our hearts, touch our minds, God. Just help us grow and elevate this morning, God. Help us with an opportunity to get this right, God, and change the narrative and rewrite what we didn't get the opportunity to do yesterday, God. Thank you for new grace, God. Thank you for new oil, and thank you for you being you. Thank you for your love, your care, and your support. In Jesus' mighty name we pray, amen. The deception of fun. Let's get into it. Part 1. Let's start with how we do this every weekend. Let's start the basic part. We're going to start off in the word in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 through 11. And it's going to express how there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time under the sun to do all things. But because we're not educated in where we come from, we don't know when it's time to do what. We don't know when we're supposed to be doing what, how we're supposed to be doing what, no, none of that. So we just do it whenever we feel like it. I'm going to read the verse, and then I want to break down how the timing of when we decide to do what we do, but also how much money and resources we waste on trying to have fun. How much time and resources we waste, how important we make having fun override the other things that we really need to be doing. And that's because, bro, like us as black people, bro, we are so immature when it comes to what's important. We are so immature and want to overlook what matters is because we don't want to deal with this demon that we really fight in our lives every day. even us as a people, nobody has the demons that we have as the black race because of what we've been through. We've been through so much that fun means more to us than any other race. Fun, hanging out means more to us and that's why we hang out so hard. That's why we go so hard when we hang out, because it means the world to us when we have fun. And why? Because it covers up so much of the pain and the drama and all that. But the immature aspect of that is that when you really wake up the next day, it never went away. It was the false reality that we put in our heads to make us believe or operate in a state that I want to go hang out, and once I go hang out, I'll be over this. But that's not what God called us to do. Any type of situations that we have in our life, either we trust Him with it and we get on our knees about it, or we go handle it face first. Ecclesiastes 3, 1 through 11. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant, a time to pluck what is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to gain, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. What profit has the worker from that in which he labors? I have seen the God-given task which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity in their hearts, except that no one can find out the work that God does from the beginning to the end. The whole chapter, 5 verse, it speaks about balance. Okay? And pay attention to this analogy I'm giving you. This is what the cross represents. The cross represents balance. When Jesus died on the cross for us, this is what this represents, meaning that Jesus wasn't tilted this way. He wasn't tilted this way. He was like this. It's the same thing in the same aspect when it comes to us having fun. I'm with y'all. I'm right in the same boat with y'all. I'm a young black man, but I came from prison. I did majority of my young life in prison. From the age of 17, after the age of 17 to 18 through 28, 29, bro, I was in prison. I was incarcerated. So, of course, fun would mean a lot to me. Fun would mean an awful lot to me. So when I came home from prison, I wanted to go have fun. Having that fun is why I learned the deception of fun. Having that fun, going out those times, hanging out in those places, is why I learned the deception of fun. Us as a people, we are so traumatized and so struck by what has happened in our lives and what we have seen and what we have heard. We are willing to go into environments that are just as dangerous, or if not more dangerous, where we come from, just to go have fun. We are willing to put our entire lives on the lines on a weekend, on one night, just because what we got in mind as what's fun. We will go waste money that we know we really don't have. We know we really don't have it. Oh, even if we do have it, that money could go to so many other places. The money that we waste on the weekends that we go hang out. The money that you females put into your hair and your nails just for a weekend. The thing about it is, like, I'm a man, so I understand that my haircut gonna last a little longer than your hairdo. Okay? But with that, just both ways, look how much we waste. Look how much time, energy, money, and stuff like that we pour into week in, week out, just to have fun. Just to have cold hard hang out and not deal with what life been treating me. We all got some mess in our life. But what separates the boys from the men and the girls from the women is how you handle that mess. Want to go hang out, even if it ain't every weekend, it's weekend. Where we are now as a people, it's like I said, it's a time and a place for everything. If you are over the age, if you are 30 years old and older, you really, like, not even that. Let's go a little lower. Probably from the age of 28 and up. You gotta really rewrite what is fun to you. Because see, the youth, you gotta learn how to have heart for the youth. You gotta learn how to have grace for young people. And to all my young people who can hear this, like, hear me out. You are living in your season of life to where you gonna do a lot of stupid stuff, bro. You gonna make a lot of bad mistakes because you're young. And when you're young, that means you're young-minded. You don't know. You don't have a clue. You operate off of energy. You operate on how you feel. I'm gonna give you a Bible verse that speaks about this. Ecclesiastes 11:9. Rejoice, O young man, in your youth, and let your heart cheer in the days of your youth. Walk in the ways of your heart and in the sight of your eyes. But know that for all these God will bring you into judgment. I'm going to read this one more time. Because this is for my young people. This is for the ones younger, 27, 26, 25 and under, all that. Because hear what I'm saying to you. This is God speaking to you through his word. Rejoice, O young man, in your youth. Let your heart cheer in the days of your youth. Walk in the ways of your heart. I just told you when you're young, you don't know no better. So the ways of your heart are going to be very immature, very uneducated. You're going to be up, you're going to be down, you're going to be angry, you're going to be happy. So when you're young, that's God pretty much saying that I have grace on you for the walk of your youth. However, it's balance to that. Because just in this same part in Ecclesiastes, you got to read your word to understand the revelations that the times that we are in, these are the end days, these are the last days, meaning that what it was like when a lot of us was coming up, the generation now ain't going to get that grace. That's why you see more young people dying now than they ever have then. It's because of the extension of how we have just abused fun. We have abused fun. We abuse mostly everything. We abuse sex. We abuse drugs. And I'm strictly talking about my people, black people. We abuse the things that's here just to use us for our benefit. And it's the same thing for fun. Fun in life is for your benefit. The reality of it is you as a person, how mature are you to define your fun? What is fun to you? What do you do for fun? Do you go out to clubs and be around a bunch of people like planning and plotting on wickedness? Anytime you go out and about, there's wickedness in the air. Any club you go to, anybody, ain't nothing but wickedness in the air. Nothing but wickedness out there. I mean, somebody on right here, he plotting. You could be standing next to somebody who plotting on killing somebody across the club. You could be standing next to a chick who planning on going to screw this person that you know. Or you could be planning on a nigga who planning on blackballing you about this girl. Like, it's nothing but wickedness in the air. Same thing with it. In the word, money is the root of all evil. You want to go to these environments, these places where they throwing all this money, this, that, and the third, that's evil that's coming with that. No matter how much people want to pay attention to, this is reality. This is where we at as a people. We go into places and environments just to have fun, and we putting our life on the line, bro. This is why so much happens almost every weekend. But even in Citrus County, bro, so much has happened. We go out for a weekend of fun, somebody end up dead. We go out to try to have fun because we're not really going out to have fun. You're really going out to cover up the pain and the trauma of what you dealt with all week, all month, all year. But then what ends up happening is when we go out there, it's a bunch of traumatized people in one place. So, of course, if an interaction happens or a disagreement happens, it pop off, it blow up. Because everybody's taking time bomb waiting to go off. It's just a matter of time for you. And it's because we're not dealing with the real stuff. We're not dealing with the stuff that we really need to be dealing with. So when you learn how to deal with what you got going on in your head, you won't look for outlets so much. You won't look to go to places and handle places and deal with different people that'll make you feel better about what you got going on in your life. Because life isn't all about fun. Who told us that? Just because our people went through slavery and we done had it hard, life ain't about fun. Life is, maybe if you learn to see it in the aspect you went through, we probably went through so much so it could form us, so it could build us. Because if we honest about it, bro, black people, we are the lowest creatures on earth. We the lowest type of people on earth. We the nastiest. We the only race that really don't get along to the fullest. We the only race that don't look out for each other. We predominantly the only race that do all these shootings and these killings at these parties. That be us, bro. We do that dumbass shit. That's us. That's us. The way we handle stuff, period, which is why we don't get no respect in the country, bro. The fact that we go out all week, all month, make all this money, work our behinds off on jobs, just to go to a place for a weekend or a place and blow it. Even though you know you're going to make some more money, there's no maturity in that. There's no stewardship in that. Especially when a lot of the stuff that we do, we waste it in places and with people that don't need it. Do you know how many people in our communities that could use that same money that we waste on the weekends on absolutely nothing? Do you know how much money we put into just outer appearance things? Bro, in America right now, we are the #1 market seller for when it comes to buying things, bro. We are. We the ones who run in the store and buy all this stuff because it make us feel good about who we are. It's a deception. It's a false deception about who we are as a people. We don't believe in fixing this thing, setting up generational wealth. That's why I I try to get up under every person I can. I love learning from educated white men. You know what educated white men do growing up? What's in their roots and who they are? They make money, bro. They take care of their families. They set up a way for their kids and stuff like that. And even though all the time, they don't always do it all the way right. It's just the pattern that they teach us, bro. The pattern that a white man teaches us, that his fun is very different from when I meet a lot of different dudes that don't come from my culture. What they do for fun is very different. And they don't waste a lot of the stuff that we do, the way we handle things. It makes us focus to identify, why do we do things the way we do? Why do we handle situations when it comes to dealing with our pain and our trauma? The only answer to it is fun. The only answer, because you gotta understand something. God ain't against us having fun. God's not against that at all. God is against us loving the world. God is against that. Loving the world, loving what's in the world. Get into that Bible verse. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. God don't honor that. God is a God of honoring him, loving him. There's no way you could ever honor God and love God if you love the word. There's no way possible, bro. It don't go together. Wait, let me find it. Them two do not go together. You got to know that what God is calling of you and expecting of you. Because when you love the world over you loving what God telling you to do, that's the place where God he can't work with you. He can't get to you because you're choosing everything else over him. And like I told you, God don't honor stuff like that. God is a God of you. God is very jealous, bro. God said, you shall have no other gods before me. You shall not put nothing or nobody else over me when it comes to this, because like I said, God is not a fan of stuff like that. 1 John 2:15. Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in them. I'm going to read this again. Do not love the world or the things in the world. Money, women, niggas, shoes, clothes, clubbing, drinking. When you fall in love with those things, you're doing exactly what God told you not to do. It's here for you, for your benefit, but at what price are we willing to pay, bro? At what price are we willing to pay just because we want to have fun? Because we don't want to handle what's going on with us? At what price are we willing to pay? Because that's what we're doing. We're paying a price. There's no way I can go out and hang out at the club when I know my family is in shambles, bro. There's no way. There's no way possible. To all my men, mostly at the club, bro, niggas pack the club out more than females because they going for the females. How are we running to the club and we in these shambles in these streets, bro? How we trying to hang out and have fun on every video? Everything we doing, how we trying to stunt, bro, when we honest about it, bro? Our people in shambles, bro. Our lives are in shambles, bro. We not sticking together. We not tied no more. So why would I want to go out in the environment where I'm trying to cover this pain with fun, bro? What you gotta learn how to be fun? Go to church. That's fun, bro. Reading your word. That's fun, bro. Educating yourself. Sitting down by yourself, reading a book, studying, watching TV. That's fun, bro. And going somewhere with my wife. That's fun, bro. Getting around people that I know care about me, that really love me. So I ain't gotta go to no place or no environment where I know I ain't safe. That's fun, bro. You gotta really rewrite. What do you do for fun? What is fun to you? What is fun to you determines what is wrong with you. If doing things that's not safe, doing things that really ain't benefiting you, doing things where you waste more money than you make money, doing things where you're not putting your resources in places where you need to put them, that's not fun, bro. Ain't nothing fun about that. That's called immaturity. That's called stupidity. We gotta rewrite. Shaking your ass in front of a bunch of people you don't know. That can't be fun, bro. That's degrading. But then we wonder why we have to double back and always I want somebody to love me one day. What are you doing to not get love? What are you willing to do to have fun? What price are you willing to pay to go out there to have fun? Because like I said, when we make up the mindset to go have fun, we don't go into the mindset ever thinking we're going to lose our life, never thinking it's going to cost us something, never thinking that when we go out this weekend that this could be the end, never thinking that, man, this money that I'm wasting when I go out this weekend, I could be putting this into investing into my business. Not even thinking that this money that I'm wasting here and I could be putting this to pay my tithes at church. All of that matters, bro. But us as a people, we don't never get that deep because number one, ain't nobody teaching us that. Number one. And number two, we don't believe in the process. We believe in more. And a lot of us really believe you're going to go out to the club and find your husband out there. That's what make you silly. That's foolish. Why would you want your husband to come from that realm of environment? Same thing with you niggas. You think you going to really go out there and find a chick and then she going to end up being your all in all. You looking in all the wrong places, number one. And number two, most of the people that when you go out and you're going to hang out and you outside to hang out for the weekend, they are out there predominantly for the same reasons you are. To cover the pain, to deal with what I had to deal with last week, to get over a breakup, to get over my bad relationships, to get over my problems that I'm traumatized about, to get over my unhappiness. That's why we do it. That's why we're willing to risk everything just to go out and hang out for a weekend. That's why we put ourselves in environments that we know we're not safe. Females, that's why you end up meeting and linking with niggas that you don't even know. But because we want to have fun, that's fun to us, we do it. And then we end up seeing it on Facebook, somebody lost their life and got shot at this event, as if this is not repetitive, as if this doesn't continue to happen. It's because what we calling fun is really death. It's really killing us. It's really ruining us. What we call fun, what we think is about hanging out. God ain't against you drinking. God against you getting drunk. God ain't against you having fun. God is against you overdosing on fun, thinking that this is what this is about. If you have more fun in your life, then you have principles, morals, taking care of what you need to, education, you behind. You handling this the wrong way. Like I said, to my youth, the window that you used to have to hang out, crash out, be dumb, do stuff at a young age, that window isn't there anymore. Bro, the most people out here dying these days are young people. It ain't older people. Old people are living the youth now. It's young people. Young people biting the bullet. Young people biting this overdose syndrome. Young people committing suicides. Young people. So yeah, your youth is where you're supposed to have fun. But like I said, redefine fun. Get tired of going to these events, bro, and everything. The same thing happens all the time. It's to the point to where now a lot of people don't even go out to these places anymore because there's nothing good about it. There's nothing good coming out of there. Even if you go out and you do go meet a woman, I can guarantee you there's nothing good coming from that. Same thing with you females. You go out there, you meet a nigga at the club. There's nothing good coming from that because the environment is wicked. The places that we decide to go hang out and do our thing and have fun at, these are wicked environments. These environments bring us no good nature. The spiritual things that's going on in these environments are wicked. And then we walk right into it and we wonder why a lot of things that happen. It's time to be honest about where you at in your life, bro. What you got going on. Why do you decide to let this deception of fun keep ruining us as a people? It's nothing wrong with having fun, but it's time to get educated so we know how to have fun. We can go meet up in certain places and it ain't got to be all about smoking, drinking, beating somebody to mess with. And it's, no, bro, you can have different places where we can meet up, bro, that we can have seminars, bro. We can have a special speaker come someplace, bro, and then get an artist to perform a good song or something. Like, we got to learn to be creative with what we're doing. Because, like I said, what we have defined ourselves as and the things we like to do are killing us as a people. Just everything that you like to do ain't good for you. Everything that feels good for you ain't good for you. So we got to really get a hold on this deception that we're going through out here as fun. When you really want to go hang out or you need an outlet, you either need to find somebody in your life that can help you and direct you to that outlet, or you need to find certain places and environments where you can safely have a good outlet. Because like I say, these clubs, these block parties, this shit that we like to do on a regular basis, we waste a lot of resources doing it. Too much dangerous stuff's happening. We put toxins and stuff into our body that we never get out. All these things are repetitive. Now tell me the benefits. What are the benefits of these things? What are we gaining from doing this? Exactly. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we glorify it. We stand on it. We want to do it so bad. It means the world to us. Something seriously wrong with that. So with all that, bro, I just want to say, signing off before we leave, think about what you call fun, bro. Think about what do you address as fun? What is fun to you? Because, like I said, if I got to go to a place that I got to be on guard the whole time I'm there, or I got to, you know what I'm saying, second guess or be on beat that something might happen, that ain't fun, bro. Ain't nothing fun about that, bro. Ain't nothing fun about going out and I could possibly lose my life this night, bro. Ain't nothing fun about that, bro. You got to know how to put in place, number one, that what God is pleased with, what you doing, having fun. If you don't know, read the word, you'll find out, or reach out and ask somebody. God ain't against you smoking. God ain't against you drinking. Stop letting pastors tell you that, bro. It's God simply turned water into wine himself. Jesus turned water into wine himself. He's against you getting drunk. Stop overdosing on things that ain't helping you. If you have pain, you got trauma, let's deal with it, bro. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it. Let's address it. So with all that, bro, signing off, I.A.A.N want to let you know, bro, redefine your fun. This fun that we doing is deceptive. It ain't helping us. It ain't benefiting us. Think about it. Think twice about it. Our people perish for lack of knowledge. With that, signing off, I.A.A.N love, man. Think about your fun.